I'm still trying to say Cassidy won.
Nah, you can't.
I can't?
No.
Alright.
Good, easily 2-1.
So, I was talking to my boy the other day. I'm not going to put his name out there. And, you know, we talk battle rap all the time. I know him through Twitter and shit. And he's a big fan of Battle Rap Arena and shit. So, I'm talking to him. We get to know each other. And then he's a cop. SWAT team member. And I'm like, wow, and you like battle rap still? He's like, yeah. So, I want to know your take on cops in our culture as fans, as part of it. And it's funny because I was talking to my uncle last night who's a detective.
Okay.
And he likes rap. But he says he never would listen to NWA Fuck the Police. He would never listen. He said Nas has a new song about cops and stuff. Okay. He's like, that's not I skipped through that. Like, I don't like it. What's your take on cops in our culture?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I do feel like cops don't really have a quote unquote place in the culture just because of so much that's going on right now with police and them killing innocent people and everything. Like there's a divide, obviously. It may not be something that's talked about all the time, but I do feel like it's a divide as far as like choose a side. Either you over there or you over here. And I feel like if you're being a cop, you're choosing to be on the other side. You know, me, I've been working as a security guard for years. I got a clean record. People always been telling me like, yo, why don't you do police officer, be corrections? I can't wear that NYPD badge. I can't. Like, NYPD has done too much to my people and my community that I'm not going to sit there and be on y'all side and work for y'all. I just can't do it.
You know, let me say this too. My pops is a cop, a retired police officer. There's good cops and bad cops. I like to think my pops is one of the good ones. You know, so...
And I never want to get that confused. That every
but to be fair, bad. My dad doesn't like battle rap or rap in general. That's
that's beside the point. But it's still, not all cops are bad. But it's still, these things go on, and you also don't have many police that speak out about it. That'll sit there and let it happen.
So my question for you too is, I'm talking to this dude. I think he wants people to get to know him first and then say he's a cop. But you don't even like that idea. Well, so I think I would love to see him interview these battle rappers. Because in my mind, I'm like, a cop and I want to see where this conversation is going to go. I think it'll draw...
Right to fucking jail. Like...
I think it would draw interest. I don't know. You don't think so? You don't think so?
People already accuse Vlad of being a snitch.
Yeah, yes.
He is not police.
Yeah.
And he interviews people. So an actual cop interviewing people? No. Not in hip-hop.
You might be right.
Hell no, that don't got no place in hip-hop.
You might be right.
It's bad enough. You got somebody that's not a cop getting accused of locking people up. So to have an actual cop interviewing people, nah. This is the thing.
The Vlad analogy, now you got me thinking otherwise.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't get it twisted. You might have certain people within the culture that are low-key, you know, doing law enforcement shit, but they might not be people that's, like, in front of the camera all the time. But they're appreciated because they still happen to bring something to the culture, or they might be doing something where they're not actually cops. They probably just around. Like, you could be corrections and be involved in the culture. Why? Because you're in the jails already. You're not actually outside locking people up, conducting searches and on the beat and stuff like that.
Right.
So I could even let a correction officer slide. But when you say like, yo, I'm just a straight up...
Well, CO's a different. CO's a job. Even when Rick Ross got exposed for being a CO, I'm like, it's not like he was a police officer.
No, but you can't have been a CO with a CO. You have to have a clean record to do that.
But I'm saying a CO was a job.
But
you know, like,
nigga, were you a CO or were you Scarface? This is the picture that Rick Ross paints. That he's Scarface and
Well,
stuff like that.
he got away with it, right? But he. I'm saying fan wise, we let it slide. We still bought his next album.
Well, his fans did. Rick Ross don't have a platinum album to this day aside from Port of Miami.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know that.
He got Port of Miami's platinum. I think he got another album that went gold.
I thought all his albums were platinum.
Hell no.
No?
Nope.
But he does have a huge fan base.
Yeah, he definitely has a fan base, but not a fan base that necessarily buys his music. Like, he has a small fan base. A fan base that can keep you active, keep you, making money. Yeah. But as far as them high accolades and stuff, he don't have those.
No,
he has 3 straight albums where he did around, like he did 500,000, 400,000, 450. But he don't do platinum numbers. He might do platinum on singles. But as far as albums, he don't necessarily sell. And he makes good albums.
But it's funny too, everybody talks about there's police officers that run with rappers for protection. Most armed security, especially for celebrities, is a retired police officer.
But you also have to have your investment protected. At that point, it's not about the rapper. It's about the label's going to make sure you have security around you and bodyguards. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's just what it is. When you're investing millions into an artist, you want them to be safe. So you have to give them security, bodyguards, and things of that nature. So that's just protecting your investment. That don't got nothing to do with being pussy or nothing like that. Your investment got to be protected.
So when this goes on YouTube, I want to encourage anybody who watches this, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on police and hip hop culture.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not with it. But that's just me.
Freaking power's coming to an end.
Yeah, but we called this. We all, I think we all, because I've been saying this since the last season ended. Like, the next season is gonna be the last one, because there's so many key characters that's getting killed off.
Well, Angela's alive.
Well, yeah, she's alive.
She's behind the scenes. There's no way she's there shooting. I got a homegirl that thinks that maybe they're gonna use her in flashback scenes. I don't think so. I think she's gonna survive this.
Yeah.
Tommy and Ghost's relationship is finito.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And that's what I was saying, like, with everything that built up in Power, at this point, it's like the only person for Ghost to go up against is Tommy. They don't really have...
Oh, you think this is what the final season is going to be about?
They don't really have a way to introduce anybody new.
Right.
Or, you have to build up to these things. And there's a lot of these characters that was around early on, like Milan. Remember, he was around for a minute. He was Ghost's bodyguard.
Yeah.
And they built up to him revealed to be the actual plug, and then them killing him and stuff like that. So,
Power be killing people out of left field, bro. I'll be like, oh, shit. Like, when Ruiz died, I was like, oh, shit. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, Ruiz. Who Ghost Man? The other Spanish dude who got his neck cut by the gang.
Oh, Julio, right?
Yeah, Julio. You understand what I'm saying? So it's really ain't nobody else to
his
really.
His daughter's dead. 50's finally dead. Kanan.
Yeah. So.
His son looks like he's gonna be a hood guy, a gangster, for whatever it's worth.
His son fuck around and get killed. Like.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much nothing left. So. This season, I feel like it's good.
So you're predicting Tommy versus a Ghost season?
Of course, hell yeah. But I figured it's best for them to end now.
Before they get played out.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Don't end up like Walking Dead, because Walking Dead is trash.
Who you think is going to win?
Ghost, of course.
You think it's going to end with Tommy dying?
Probably.
Tommy's my favorite character. He's a fan favorite.
Yeah, definitely. He's my personal, as far as the series goes, he's my favorite character.
Yeah, I think he's a lot of people's favorite character.
Tommy's a lot of people's favorite.
Because, the thing, like, Tommy's just like this hood dude that just like, he's trying to tell Ghost, you ain't no better than you think, Yeah. That was one of my favorite lines in season 1 when he was like, He was like, you ain't nothing but a corner boy with a drunk for a daddy and no fucking mama. Ghost was like, what?
That's crazy.
Yo, him and Ghost be glowing at each other too, bro.
Yeah, they damn sure do.
Fucking that's gonna be crazy. Damn, that's a good dynamic right there. Tommy versus Ghost.
Yeah.
That shit is gonna be crazy.
It's been a good show so far.
I love
I don't have no complaints. I like the overall, like the whole dark tone of it. Like
it gets a little soap opera-ish
at times, but you need that for shows like that.
Yeah.
Everything can't just be kill, kill, kill. Like people always want so much action. Like people forget you have to have a story. You have to have things that build and relationships that build to get to why the action and all the killings and stuff become meaningful. And like if people don't have certain attachments to certain characters, those characters getting killed, it's not going to mean nothing. It's going to be like, who cares?
Right.
You know, so you have to have the soap opera shit in order to build that up. You know, so
Angela looks so good too.
And see, that's the thing. If you don't have the Ghost and Angela soap opera, you're not going to care about Angela getting killed by Tommy.
Yeah.
You understand? So
it's a great show, man. I did a movie with I'm just in the opening scene. I'm like, yo, what up, Boricua? With the guy who played the crooked cop.
Okay.
Yeah, David Fumero.
Okay.
He's a real nice guy. And then on a season when then the woods, when they go to the woods and they kill the crazy guy Lobo.
Okay.
Lobo. And J.W. Cortez, he has the rifle. He's in the truck with Tommy.
Okay.
Tommy kills him. His first film ever, me and him did together.
Oh, okay.
His first student film, yeah. He made it famous, man. Shout out to J.W. Cortez.
Okay.
He's on the show Gotham and everything. He made it big. Everybody makes it big but me.
Man, listen, that just means your time is coming, man.
Facts.
You feel me?
What other topics we would? Oh, did you hear Logic and Charlemenge going back and forth with each other?
No. I have nothing to say about Logic. I don't like his music.
You don't like him?
No.
Huh.
His music trash to me. I just don't.
I think he's dope.
Yeah, there's people that fuck with him. I'm just not one of them. So.
That's Charlemenge.
He got a song with Eminem that I don't care to listen to, and people know Eminem's one of my favorite rappers.
That shit was dope. I just heard it yesterday.
But I don't care.
That shit was dope. Fucking But all right, yeah. So we'll skip over that one.
but not talk about it. What
So all right. So he was like. So basically, Logic is like, I don't do Breakfast Club because Charlemagne's ignorant. Like Charlemagne just wants attention. He's controversial, you know it. And then he's like, I'm not. He was like, call me homophobic. You don't. And then Charlemagne's like, I never called him homophobic, and he gave him Donkey of the Day and stuff. But a lot of the comments is like, yo, you're mad petty for giving him Donkey of the Day.
But where were they going back and forth for?
Logic dissed him on the track.
Oh, okay.
Logic said, I don't do Breakfast Club. So then Charlemagne gave him Donkey of the Day. And
for dissing him. Oh, okay.
And then basically said, nobody's checking for you on Breakfast Club.
No.
Nobody's asking for you.
Nobody checking for no. I ain't care about no Logic. Like,
so he gave him Donkey of the Day. It was like a 9-minute Donkey of the Day too.
Y'all gotta go watch that, man.
And then he's like, he was like, I don't know. Yo, I love I mean, I'm sure if I met Charlemagne in person, he'll be the coolest person. Like, he just strikes me as that dude. But on the radio, he comes off as racist sometimes. Like, I don't know the biracial struggle. And he was like, I think he just identifies as black to get away with saying the N-word. Like, some shit he says is stupid. I'm like, what the?
Well, here's the thing. When Charlemagne says stuff, they might be outlandish, but he has his reasoning for certain things that he says.
He strikes me as racist sometimes. Sometimes he strikes me as racist. Like,
He's not racist.
Like, he had
not for saying that.
But he had like the dude from that wrote the In Living Color book, and I don't know. He was kind of like saying that he's a white perpetrator of like, and all he was doing is showing love to a show that he loved.
You can be a person who is perpetrating the culture for money, who can pretty much be a culture vulture.
You can be, but this dude didn't. I don't know. I've seen it in Charlemenge before. That's all I'm saying.
He challenges people. I mean, you're supposed to. I don't think it don't mean he's racist. He just understands that not everybody is here for the right reasons. You understand what I'm saying? He coming from the South, like, he can't be racist. He from a place that perpetrate, like, he comes from a area where they have racism against them.
Yeah, but like his hate for like Post Malone is like, Post Malone was like the nicest guy too, you know. Like, I don't know.
Don't get it twisted. Charlemagne, a lot of his insults be unwarranted. I definitely say that. He unwarrantedly hates on people sometimes, but it don't feel like to me he has a racist agenda. Sometimes it's just clout chasing, sometimes he's just trying to get a rise out of people, but sometimes he might actually have some type of logic, no pun intended, behind things he's saying. So I would have to listen to it first before I give an opinion. But I don't really identify with Charlemagne. Well, I do identify with him as a hater, because I hate everything. So.
And the gayest shit too, and he be saying some gay shit too.
Yeah, he be saying some force-worthy shit that be like, yeah.
So on the song, Logic says, "I'll suck a dick to prove that I'm not homophobic." Right?
What? Oh my god.
He's like, "I'll suck a dick to prove I'm not gay." That way, so that Angela Yee brought up, Charlemagne said he'll suck 6ix9ine's dick if he ever got off on the case, and he said, "I said it sarcastically. I'm really not gonna do it. So Logic, maybe you could suck 6ix9ine's dick for me." Like,
oh my god.
I was like, yo, this is gayish. Like, this is just Logic says something gay in the show and tops it with a gay shit.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
that's they bugging out.
But no man, that's the only line where I kind of respected it was Eminem in "If I Get Locked Up Tonight."
Okay.
He said, "I'm sick enough to fuck a man in his face, but you probably want to be, but I won't because you'll probably want to be standing in this place." Meaning like, yeah. But saying he won't do it because I don't know. That shit was funny to me though.
Just so y'all know, No Mercy TV merch is coming soon. I got the shop set up for with Teespring and everything like that. So we're gonna have shirts, hoodies, phone cases, sweatpants, pillows, wheelchairs for your grandmother, canes with the No Mercy TV insignia on it and all that. So yeah, just be.
Get me a double XL. I got you.
Say less. I got you. Eventually y'all gonna see me in nothing but No Mercy TV stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So